Hello YouTube, Haggis here with just a bunch of nerds, bringing you Haggis Toy Box number 13. Today I'm bringing you Figma's Sword Art Online Kirito figure. Here is Kirito in his box, which is, focus, sales outside of Japan only. But this is Max Factory's Figma line, which is a highly detailed, highly articulated action figure line with various anime characters spanning from various anime shows. Alright, let's take a look at the packaging. This is a mid-ranged, mid-line packaging. They switched from this packaging to their new packaging, but this still, I like the new packaging over this. But here it is, nice vibrant blues, nice open clamshell, so you can, well, not clamshell, nice open window so you can see the figure in there. Sorry, there's lots of reflections, light situation, and all the clear plastic in there. You're gonna get it. On the side, we got a nice big product shot there with number 174 and Kirito and some words I don't understand. This is the second release of the figure, so that's why I bet we got all these sales outside Japan and other English stickers all over the joint. Here's the back with more product shots, different poses of the figure, the side with the Figma label. The top's even got a good Figma label on the bottom. It's the same as the top. Alright, let's cut in, try and get this on camera. I'd like to shout out to Nerd Haven Collectibles, who picked this figure up for me to review. They've been helping us out a lot lately with the figure reviews. Let's see. So now he's a box, and now he's in a clamshell with, let's say, 2 layers. Somewhere. I just got so weak. There we go. Sorry guys, it's taking a lot longer than I expected. Come on. There we go. And everything goes flying. That's just the first layer. Well, the second layer is not too bad. Alright. Here we go. Alright, let's just take a look at the figure. Get rid of all this plastic protection. Alright, here we go. Now, let's take a look at the figure. He's not very, it's detailed per sense as a character. He didn't have much in the show. He didn't really have much accents and stuff like that. Basic white on black, gray on black color scheme. And call him the Black Swordsman for nothing. But it's true to the show. It's good quality plastic. This could have been maybe a little bit softer, but then the jacket skirts. But it's good quality plastic. His head is pretty accurate to the character. I know it's easy for anime and cartoon figures to get that sculpt. It's not based on actual actors or anything like that. For articulation, he has a double ball jointed head, so get it on screen. He can look in all kinds of poses. Just be careful when you grab the front and you try and, because his hair pops off, and then he gets a funny bald-headed look.
Receding hairline.
Receding hairline. Ooh, fancy words. He's got Figma standard ball jointy-ish shoulder. He's a hinge and swivel elbow. Wrist rotate, and you got a joint in there. He's got a joint just at the waist, or does he got one at the top here? His jacket's even got articulation. No, it just seems to be at the waist. Yeah, waist articulation just above the belt line. He's got good hips. I gotta try and keep this on camera. Oh, a little soft plastic here for his cod piece, his crotch. Ball jointed hips. Ooh, be careful when you thing, because this will his plastic cod piece will get mixed up in there. Nicely jointed knee, which doesn't have a swivel, which is kind of disappointing, but oh wait, maybe it does a little bit. I wouldn't press it too much. And ankle swivel and ankle pivot, and he's got a higher ankle swivel too, right at the top of the boot there. He's also got articulation on his jacket. I gotta remember to fuck. Oh, you can edit some of this. I'm keep talking out. I'm thinking out loud.
Okay.
You can work with it. He's also got articulated. I guess the skirt of his cape is articulated, so you can get him in jumping and running poses. Alright, now for accessories, he's got a long list of accessories. We'll go with the obvious here. He's got two different facial, well, three technically, two other facial expressions. He's got the screaming face and the sad puppy dog, I just made a diddle on the carpet face. And the switch faces is pretty easy, just pop off the front hairpiece, slide off his other face. There's a peg type system here and a port on the back of the head, and pop in your desired head or face, I should say. There we go. He also comes with his elucidator sword, which is the first sword he gets. Well, not the first sword he gets. It was a prize sword he gets in the series, but it's the one he uses the most throughout the series. And his dark repulsor sword, which he gets made out of, well, spoil it a little bit, dragon poop. He also comes with some effects for his swords. But he's got some slashing effects with his sword, which you can, you can slide your sword in one end. It makes it look like it's moving. There's the one for the dark repulsor, and the one for the elucidator. So you got that good old slashing motion. He also comes with a couple of these pieces, which I'm not sure what they do. Alright, upon looking on the manual, our producer extraordinaire, these are actually to hold his sword. They get pegged in to the back here. No, that's the peg for the stand. It sticks out quite a lot. Okay, yeah, you can force it in there. And then, yeah, and then you can stick the scabbard in there. And the appropriate sword. He comes with two of them, one for the single sword and one that is meant for both his swords. You just twist that a little bit so you can get the cross going, like such. And that's the wrong one. Oh, this one fits in there. Oh, that probably is for that one. But that's what those are for. He also comes with 4 different pairs of hands. We've got fists. We've got splayed hands. We've got our hands for gripping our swords just straight up and down, and hands for gripping our swords at a point. And he also comes packaged with a Figma stand, just basic Figma imprinted on there, which you can plug into the small of his back. It helps for jumping poses and fighting poses where you think he'd stand but wouldn't. Like, there you go. Set this down a little bit. Oops. Alright. But yes, it's a real good figure. I love Figma. I really enjoyed the anime. It's one of the, probably my 3rd favorite anime of all time.
Mine too, actually. What are your number 1 and number 2?
Guyver and Stay Fate series.
Mine
like
would
Stay
be,
Fate Night, Stay Fate Zero.
Mine would be Death Note number 1 and Attack on Titan.
I've never watched Attack on Titan yet. It's on my things to do list. For size comparison, here he is with his love interest, significant other, life partner, love of his life, Sona, and they go good together. They look good, great with the shelf, fighting any other Figma you got running around, any other figure you got running around. Here he is with our wonderful scale comparison manager, Carnage. So he's a little bit smaller. They're a little bit smaller. The line is generally a little bit smaller than Marvel Legends. These are actually about high school students, so they should be smaller on scale. But even the adult figures are a smaller scale than Marvel Legends. Once again, I'd like to thank you for watching this video. I'd like to ask you to like, comment, and subscribe, and share our videos. Getting the word out there. I'd like you to follow us on Twitter. We're getting more board game reviews out. Pardon me. We're gonna dabble a little bit more into video games, and of course, more toy reviews. Once again, this is Haggis with Just a Bunch of Nerds, and thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you all later.